Well, hi again. This is Pastor Dan, and we're doing Spotlight. Thank you for being with us. And we hope these are just small enough and short enough that you'll watch them. If they were 45 minutes, you would say, I don't have time for that. But I'm hoping you'll just let your thinking and your spiritual heart be with me for a few minutes. We're doing the Sabbath for a month, and I just pray that you'll think about this one. You know, we've always talked about the Sabbath mainly being a memorial of something that happened long ago. And it surely is that. God created the world, and then he rested, and he wanted us to remember. 6 days God did this, and now the seventh day he rested. So the Sabbath is this wonderful ceremony where we remember everything comes from God. In him we live and move and have our being. You know all of that. But our plan of salvation is that there was a fall from that creation, and then gradually Jesus came and he turned things around. He's reconciling the world to himself, and someday we believe he's going to make all that good. And the original purpose of what creation was to be will be accomplished in a world made new, in heaven and a new earth. So that is recreation. So the Sabbath is a memorial of that creation. It then is also a precursor, a marker, a pointer, and it's a taste of that world. And on this day, Jesus wants you to catch the best we can in a broken world, what that was supposed to be and what this will be someday. That's the magic of the Sabbath, the taste of heaven. And he hopes that day will not only, it'll make you long for it. And you'll say, boy, someday it's going to be like this all the time. He hopes these best moments, those days when you're at the driftwood fire on the beach, or you're with your favorite people and you're just talking about really important things. We did a glacier walk in Iceland, and that was magic, and it was beautiful, but it was rainy and it was wet, and we came back and we were sloppy and dirty and wet and cold, and then we dried out, and the four of us went and we sat around a table with the sunshine looking over the scenery of Iceland, and we just discussed great stuff. And we had a dinner that was fantastic. Taste of what heaven will be. And Jesus, we will have with Jesus and with each other someday. So I've had a lot of fun over the years saying, if you're going to know what you can do on the Sabbath, everybody wants the pastor to say what's okay. Is it okay to? What's wrong with? What's okay? Can we do this? How far can you go into the water? Can you swim? Can you play a little volleyball? If you don't keep score, I mean, all these crazy questions. I just say, if you can do it in heaven, you can do it on the Sabbath. Sabbath is a taste of heaven. You want to go to the mall? You're going to do that in heaven? You're going to go shopping in a mall and get out your money and buy stuff? Oh, God is going to provide everything. You just think that you'll have it. I don't go to the mall. I don't think we'll do that in heaven. You're going to slave away and work and get into the car and get the oil out of the oil pan and drop an engine and do all this work. We're not going to have broken cars in heaven and fix things. So I don't do that. Don't do construction. I don't do repairs. We're going to study for boards, or we're going to study for a big test. No, I'm not going to do that. So I don't do those things. We're going to worship in heaven. Yeah, I think we're going to worship. Anybody going to skip going to church in heaven? You're out in your front yard doing something, and here's a group of people. Hey, we're going to go to church. We're going to go to the big cathedral over there. Thousands, millions of people are going to worship God with the best music in the world. I'll catch you next week. Come by next week. I'll go with you. But I got some stuff I need to do today. I'm really busy. No one is going to skip church in heaven. No one. They're going to be with Jesus. We're going to hear the music. We're going to worship God. We've been waiting for thousands of years to worship God face to face. You're never going to miss that. So I worship on Sabbath down here the best we can. If I can do it in person, I try. If I can't do it in person, then we worship online. But we worship God on the Sabbath. We're going to see my dad again. 20 years now, a few weeks. We're going to see him again. We're going to have a full family together, his great-grandchildren he's never seen. And we're going to eat together. So we eat together with our favorite people down here. So I just want to give you that. You don't have to worry about all the rules and ask 1,000 people what's okay. Can you do it in heaven? Can you visualize doing that in heaven? If you can do it in heaven with a clear conscience, you can do it on the Sabbath. And the Sabbath is a taste. It's like dating to get married. The dating is not the full marriage, but you test it out and you get a feel of it and you have moments of it. You get ready for the marriage. That's the Sabbath. God bless you. Thank you for watching Spotlight. We're so excited about this. We hope that you'll subscribe and so you'll get all of them. And please just forward it on to others and tell other people about it. And let's just see what kind of an audience we can get for these messages of Spotlight. God bless you.